commissioners, but it has a real impact. And here's what I would also add: to the extent you don't have to be a faculty member, you could be a student, you could be doing PhD work, MBA work, whatever it is. You're in law school. If you have something to say about it, send it in and follow up with a request to meet with the commissioners. You have to do it individually, and that matters because that gets you on their radar screen. If somebody asks to meet with me, when I was a commissioner, my view was I meet with anyone who asks, and so I spent a lot of time in meetings, and I frequently learned from them, but. Here's what the value of doing that. First of all, it helps raise your profile because my staff will for sure read through. If that comment letter is 30 pages long, they're going to read through it and they're going to come to me and say, here are the things that are relevant. Sometimes I read it myself depending on how, what's going on. But then it also gives that person a chance to say to the commissioners, let me tell you what's, I made 12 points, but here's one that's buried that is really important, and here's why. So we learn from that, we use that, and I think it has been very eye-opening. There were plenty of times in my role as a commissioner when I would pick up the phone and call an academic and say, I read your piece on XYZ, can we please talk about it? And they would seem really genuinely surprised in a way that I thought, well, why, of course it's contributing to kind of what we're doing, and I need to understand it better. And so I would just say it's very valuable. And we have to do a lot less sort of analysis of the incentives behind it, and it contributes in ways that you can't always see, but is certainly true.
I understand. It's just that a lot of time for academics, I can tell you this from my angle and from seeing what my colleagues and I do, it's just too many details, and we're in a business school where it's too legalistic and it's too technical, and our research usually doesn't